Hi, my name is Leanna Frederick. I'm a life coach, and this is part 2 of using daily delicious habits to help you find your passion. As we talked about before in part 1, passion is a feeling, and if you are burned out, exhausted, and not taking good care of yourself, you're not going to feel passion. You'll not feel much of anything except exhaustion. And so one of the quickest ways I know how is to begin doing daily delicious habits, little things to take care of yourself every single day. And it's amazing how quickly we pop back and are able to begin to feel our passion again and notice our passions again. So doing daily delicious habits is really about connecting the head with the heart. So many of us live in our heads. We're thinking. And part of that's okay. But if we're thinking without connecting to our heart, to connecting to what we really desire out of life, then we tend to go down the wrong path and get lost and move away from our passions. And then pretty soon we wake up and think, wow, life is pretty boring, pretty much the same. I don't feel excited about it anymore. So one of the most important things about daily delicious habits, first of all, is that they can be done every day. So you need to keep it simple. And the best thing is to combine several of your daily delicious habits. So you really can get 10 in, and you make these little moments in your life, these little rituals, very, very special. So here's one of my daily delicious habits. Drinking tea in the morning. And I have this very beautiful cup, this mug that I love to use. I have a couple of them, but this is my favorite. And right now I'm drinking white raspberry tea. But I change. I don't have a favorite that I use all the time. I move one to the next. So I have my tea in the morning, and I make sure it's a time where I can really enjoy it, not grab it, run out to the car, and gulp it down. But I want to be able to sip it and really enjoy it. Otherwise, it's not a daily delicious habit. It's just something I do. And so it's very important that you enjoy it. Now, if you don't have time in the morning to sit and sip your tea or coffee, then go ahead and take it in the car. But then turn on maybe some of your favorite music, some really relaxing music, or an inspirational speaker. And sip your coffee or tea. Just really enjoy it. Notice the flavors. I remember in one of my workshops, a woman was in there, and we talked the first day. I always talk about daily delicious habits so that they can really begin to find their passion again. And this lady was in my workshop who came back the next week for class and said, wow, coffee is so much better when you don't reuse the grounds. She had been reusing her coffee grounds for, she'd start afresh on Monday and reuse them all week long. And she said it tasted horrible. I don't even know why I did that. I guess I thought I was saving money, but it really wasn't worth it. So make sure you get the coffee and tea you really love. Make this special. So you can combine with your coffee or tea drinking, if you choose that daily delicious habit, you combine it with a lot of other daily delicious habits. So I have my tea. That's one daily delicious habit. And then I turn on music that I love, or I have an inspirational book that I'm reading. So that's the second daily delicious habit that I'm doing at that same time. And then sometimes I sit out, if the weather's nice, I sit out on the deck and I drink my tea. I consider that a third daily delicious habit. So you can combine them all together. That way you get them done really fast, and it makes it very, very special. So what are some daily delicious habits you can do today?